Hey guys, what if here? Time to do another commentary, and today we're going to be going to California for the Napa Autoverse 500. So let's check the settings here, so no bullshit's put in here. Race settings 10%, AI difficulties at Legend, all assists are off. Let's get this race underway. I did a lot of practice sessions here because this track I always kind of had a hard time winning, so I practiced a lot here to see how I would do. And I pretty much got top 10 in every single run. It's just winning was hard because on the short runs my car was good, but then on the longer runs I couldn't keep up the speed I had before, and I really couldn't, do anything, and I kind of would lose. I only won once out of like my 5 practice runs, so I don't know what to expect in this race. I don't even know if I'm going to win, but I'm just going for a good point stay here to see what happens here. I mean, in every qualifying run I did, I always qualify like either 7th or 15th, like in between that. So, I don't know, I'm just hoping I qualify better, but we'll just see what happens. But it is kind of hard to win here. I mean, it is possible, but it's not very easy, especially with the difficulty and assists I have, set. It's kind of, a pain in the ass, so. Hey, I got 7, just like what I predicted. Isn't that a conspiracy? You really don't need to use the brakes here. You can just let the car coast going in the corner, go about like 170, hit the gas and keep going, or go 167 or 170 to 167 is a good range to pick up on the gas. But it's important to arc the car in the corner the right way. It's hard to explain, but when you play this game, you kind of get a feel for the car. Trust me, the car is like on edge, like it's really about to turn. Like I'm like hitting like the analog, not the analog stick, but the D-pad. I'm like pressing it constantly throughout the corner. Where'd I get? Yeah, I got 3rd. All right, that's better than I thought. All right, that's gonna give me a good chance to win today. All right, let's begin. All right, let's start this race up. 3, 2, 1, green flag. Let's see who will become the victor today. As on the restart already, I'm going for the lead. Actually, it's almost like, how am I still in 2nd? Shouldn't I be? Okay, never mind. I was like, wait, I thought I passed Dale Jarrett. But they're going to get the run up the corner. I have not let up on the throttle at all. I'm just wide open now, and Jimmy Johnson's is going right behind me, which is also a little bit of ironic, because in real life, in the 2002 season, this is where Johnson got his first win. So that's pretty interesting how he's on the pole for this particular race. It's funny because I don't know what exactly is funny about it, but it's just funny watching like old Busch Series races from like 2000, 2001, and they mention Jimmy Johnson, and he just looks like so young. And like, when you look at his nationwide stats, or his Busch Series stats back then, he really wasn't spectacular. He had 1 win in Chicagoland, which was based off fuel strategy, and I'm not really a big fan of fuel strategy. I mean, sometimes it can be pulled off, but again, I feel like it's more the... actually, it's hard to say, because I mean, yeah, it's pretty, clever that the crew chief got a hand of, making the decision to stay out. But at the same time, it does take part in the driver of conserving fuel. I'm just not really a big fan of him because I feel like it always kind of cheapens the win a little bit. Like I always kind of think, rain delays are like, the least legit, and then it'll be like, pit strategies. And then like, that's like my 2 lowest thing. That's me. If people disagree, I can totally understand. But it's just like nationwide wise for Johnson, it's like he wasn't that spectacular. Like he really didn't do good. So for him to do this damn well in the Cup Series is just mind-boggling in hindsight of just what he did in his career. It's like, holy shit. I mean, right now he's like he's got 69 wins, but it's amazing because he's only like 7 away to tying Earnhardt. Though I do think Earnhardt's probably, I don't care if Jeff Gordon's still statistically better than Earnhardt or Johnson or whatever. Earnhardt was the big reason I even got into NASCAR. Without him, I wouldn't even have watched it. I mean, he's like my biggest inspiration even liking NASCAR, and just the shit he did in NASCAR, like this, there's just so many moments, like the pass in the grass, just his persona. ooh, got silenced. It's just his persona and everything was just, I just really liked it. I mean, oh, fucking hit Gordon. That's what happens every time I freaking ramble. I always do something stupid. Like, I always kind of admired Earnhardt just because, like, the fact that he would, like, race on Sunday, but then he would work on the farm Monday. And again, most fans or most people that watch NASCAR can relate to that. They can really understand that, or there's just that immediate connection with him because of that, and that's what makes him a little bit more special. He's definitely a very rare personality because you don't have those drivers anymore. I mean, again, today is just a whole different era to what it was back in, the 70s and 80s and stuff. And most drivers, if you look at the list back then, were more like, freaking, badasses. Cale Yarborough, Bobby Allison. Hell, even Davey Allison's still, badass. I mean, for him to go through all those injuries in the '92 season and still end up second in points or third or whatever, and still kept racing throughout the season, it's amazing. I mean, he had broken ribs, arms, like almost anything you can imagine. His eyes were like really swollen up. I mean, he was a true goddamn man. It's just funny because whenever like Hamlin like got that thing in his eye or something at Auto Club, he's like, I can't race, my vision. I just like, oh my god, this is baby. This feels like a baby. And I don't even really mind Hamlin. Just that moment, just like come on, man. But then again, if your vision has problems, then it could make sense. But it's just like, just seems like the drivers of like the 20 or 30 years ago just seem to have more of a tough personality, or just more brute and just tougher. Well, I mean, as I'm like rambling on, this race has actually been pretty intense because I cannot get away from the damn leaders. Like, I keep passing Dale Jarrett, but he keeps passing me because I just can't hold the bottom. Like, if I wanted to hold the bottom, like I am now, he's just gonna pass me on the outside. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. Just like, if I really wanted to stay on the bottom, I have to go like 160 or 159 in the corners, and then I would get passed on the outside. So it's almost, I don't think there's really no good way of holding the lead like this. Especially doesn't help when my tires are starting to kind of wear out here. But for some reason, I got to run through the corner, and I was like not that much faster than I was in turn 1, so it's a little bit weird. But I definitely got the run up and just barely led that lap. Just so you know, before if I ramble on to another topic, I'm going to be pitting on lap 12, going into lap 13. So in a couple of laps from now, I'm going to be pitting here, and I don't know. If I get a decent pit stop and I get and I have no mistakes, I should be okay. But if I do, I'm going to be screwed because I don't know if I can actually catch up with the leaders and win. I can stay with them, but I don't know if I can catch them. Wait, can I get the run off the corner? He's trying to pinch me up there, but I had the run. And, oh man, I just barely led that lap. It's just like, it's just so close every time. And I'm trying to stay on the bottom. My car won't rotate through the corner, and my car's sideways because I'm pushing it too hard. Nope, I thought Gordon was going to get by me. I mean, this track's, it's fun. It's challenging, it's fair. It's not like it's completely bullshit. It's just, it's just fun. Though my car is really fucking loose. But, I can kind of get away with it because I'm going to be pitting in like 2 laps, so I can kind of get away with it a little bit. I can't do it to death, but I can do it a little bit now. Since it's so close. I really don't want to do it towards the end of the race, so I'm going to try to save my tires at the end, or at least not try to drive it as hard as I am now. The only reason I'm even doing it now is because, look behind you. There's like just me and Dale Jarrett. It's not like I'm in a big pack or anything, so I'm not going to have to worry about anybody from behind running into me. God, I'm like just constantly hitting the D-pad so I don't get sideways. It's just crazy. Like, if there was like a counter on how many times I move this D-pad, like a lap, I think it might be like 200 times, because like it's a lot. You have to keep like tapping the shit out of it so you don't lose the car, and it's really a pain in the ass. You cannot do it on like the joystick, you know, not like the analog stick. I haven't used it too much, so it's hard to say if it's possible. But I think the D-pad's much easier to drive and it's more comfortable. It's kind of like the Xbox controllers, where it's really comfortable to to use. I'm gonna be pitting this time, so hopefully I don't lose a ton of speed here, as the AIs are gonna be flying down here. So I'm gonna let Bobby Labonte go. Oh crap! I think I just got like 70 on pit road, and it's really dumb because like on this game, like I thought even back then they had the 5 mile per hour give or take there, but they don't. So even if you go 1 mile an hour over it, you still get penalized. I mean, it's only a 5-second penalty instead of like a drive-through like they do nowadays, but still, it kind of, I don't know. It's hard to say. All right, we didn't get any mistakes, and I passed somebody. This fucking fly is flying around me, and it's pissing me off. There we go. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, Bobby Labonte got down pit road before me, and I got out after him. So that's a big plus. I don't know if I'll get the lead or not, but I hope I do. So now it's just kind of ride here and just see what how many people I can pass. And it's very important that I get by every person that comes out of pit road, just because it just gives you more of a chance to be the leader. That's what I always thought. So even right now, like these 2 people like that are on the apron, which actually when I did my practice runs, those cars down below there, like yeah, you saw Jarrett there on the left there, like they swerve like on the apron, like I don't know why. So it's like if you're really like hitting the corner good and you're like really low, you could actually hit them. I don't know why they're like swerving like that. It's really, really odd. But I think it's good that I got by Jarrett, because he might be in second. So that's actually good, because I'm going to have a big ass lead. Okay, there's one guy there, but I should be able to get by him. Mark. Actually, speaking about Dale Jarrett, that's in second, ironically enough. I'm currently working on, kind of like the same thing with Tony Stewart with all of his wins. I'm doing that for Dale Jarrett as well. Like, all Dale Jarrett's wins. And it's kind of more concrete if I do Dale Jarrett, because he's retired, he's not going to win anymore, so it's not going to be irrelevant. So when I do it, it's going to be, complete. And so far I'm up to like win number 8, because again, it's much hard. It takes much longer to get all my downloading stuff done. Hey, got the lead. That's actually really good, because I have like a huge lead. But it's really good. It's gonna take longer to do the Dale Jarrett one, because the stuff I used to download with doesn't work now, and the other one I'm using now is something else. It's still pretty decent. Like I downloaded like a 3-hour race from like the 1996 Michigan race where Dale Jarrett won for like his 7th or 8th. It was like his 8th career win or something. And it took like 20 minutes to download, which is pretty good. Still, my older program was much better, because it took like 12 minutes to download like a 4-hour race, 3-hour race. I mean, it was amazing. But I'm currently doing that now, and I don't know when it'll be done, but I can't keep working on this and not getting to this, because I actually like doing this. I do like talking. It's almost like, I don't know, it's just fun. I mean, just rambling on random subjects and talking about while racing. So hopefully you enjoy these kind of races. I don't know if this is like the most professional way of doing these, but like it's always kind of fun. I mean right now it's like, what am I in specific supposed to talk about? Like I have like a 1.7 second lead over Dale Jarrett with like 8 to go. There's nothing really going on right now to discuss, so you almost have to go off topic. But I was kind of doing that earlier in the race anyway, so that kind of makes that logic I had, that I just said, really irrelevant, because I was going for the lead back and forth. I'm just talking about drivers, that are badass back in the day. see. I don't know if I'm losing ground or not. I know when I was doing my practice runs, I did have a big lead like this, and they were actually kind of catching me a little bit, but actually that lap I was a tenth faster than Jarrett, so I'm not pulling away by a lot, so I still have to kind of, keep, my pace here. And again, as the longer the run goes, the harder it's going to be to hold the bottom line. I mean, if I hold the bottom line, I need to go much slower, therefore he's going to catch up, but if I push the car much harder, then my car is going to get sideways. So it's either lose ground but save the tires a little bit, or have some sort of ground but have your tires be burnt off much quicker. Definitely a big moral choice. Like from some shit from The Walking Dead. You have to pick like that really important choice. The Walking Dead. Actually, I really like the show. I mean, I love the game, even though I don't have the damn game. But I've watched a lot of playthroughs of it, and I love the game. I love the connection that the characters have between each other, and that's what I feel like is really important in a zombie survival type of thing. It's just the connection with the characters, and all of them I feel like are good. I mean, there's a couple in the Walking Dead game I couldn't stand. Like I hated Sarah. I never really cared for Sarah. But then there was Ben from season 1. I hated Ben. The only good thing he said was talking about the bites that are. It's not the bite that kills you. It's if you die, you come back no matter what. So it's like that's the only good thing he ever contributed to this series, to at least to everybody else in the game. And that's it. Everything else, he was a problem. Sarah I don't think anything that I can remember that was useful. Not even one thing I can recall. Like helpful wise. I mean, she was kind of nice to Clementine, but it's not contributing to the group or any. I don't know. But season 2's ending was fucking crazy though. I won't spoil it because that's a pretty important spoiler to kind of let out. But it was crazy. In the Walking Dead series, I watched the first episode and I really liked it because it was the first episode was actually. When Rick Grimes, wakes up, it's very atmospheric, and I like it. There was a lot of nice wide panning shots of the city, or just it was shot very nicely actually, and I thought it was really good. I should probably watch the second episode, but I didn't. I'll have to get to it. Well, with about three laps to go, I have a pretty decent lead here. I think I'm going for my 7th win of the season here. That is completely legit because I have all of my assists off. It's on legend difficulty. Pit stops are on, so it's all legit, bro. Can't be faked. Like Joseph's, because. It's this game isn't that hard to drive with the assist off. He has the stability and braking assist on. So that basically means that even if he had worn tires, the game would pretty much help him with it. It won't get him sideways. So it will kind of, it won't really. You don't have to it's different because if the tires are really worn, the game will kind of help you stabilize. Is what the stability thing is, to keep the car from getting sideways. It just kind of irritates me. It's the game's not, I don't think it's that hard. It's just I don't know. But white flag this time by. I have a 2.8 second lead. I think I just barely caught that at the end there. So I'm actually a little bit surprised I did this well here, because in all my other runs I didn't really win. It was kind of tough, but I never really had a commanding lead. But that's what happens when you practice. I don't know why I was trying to sing that, but it definitely pays out in the long run. So I always want to give you the best content possible, release the best race possible. I don't want to go into a race cold turkey and do shitty. So, heading off of turn 4, I'm going to win here at California for the Napa Auto Parts 500 for my 7th win of the season in 10 starts, I believe. And I'm going to do my DV Quickie tribute because that's what I do. And now this video is going to take longer to render as I hit the outside wall, which I normally do now. I guess that's a recurring thing. But, oh I wish I didn't win so much, because then this just takes longer to render, and it's just longer video. It's just, you know, sooner or later we're gonna come to a track I'm not gonna be good at. It's really hard, because like well, I mean, Vegas was one track. There was just no way I was gonna do better there, unless I actually adjusted my tire pressures or something that one guy suggested. And I hit the wall like a bum, but it's at the end of the race, so it's okay. And I'm sliding, you know. I didn't. Oh, it's all intentional. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's all. I did that on purpose. I mean, it's not. I mean, yeah. Oh wait, there's a thing here. all right, that was a lap, anyways. All right, so let's go to Victory Lane and celebrate for my generic trophy. I think it's a generic trophy. I don't know, but. Again, my car is a little beat up, but that's because I hit the bushes that are made of steel. But it's okay, because I won. And I think I have enough money to actually repair my car, even if I had damaged the shit out of it, because I have so many wins this season. I've won like 70% of the races. My ego is so huge right now. It's like, I mean, the viewfinder, the video is just, it's going to be too big for it. Oh, lordy, lordy. It's weird. Why is Junior's hat white? Like, shouldn't it be red like everybody else's? But no, it's white. And it says Nascar Thunder. It's like, yeah, okay, that's not right. Actually, I think I might have won the night track here. Yeah, that definitely confirms what I was saying. I never really won here. So that was my first actual, I think, win here in California, because I unlocked the night track. So let's check the results here, because I'm curious where Rusty Wallace finished, because that's like my... Hey, Billy got 14th and started 14th. That's a plus. Kyle Petty 21st. Started 40th. Wow, he actually gained a lot of ground in that race. Rusty, where are you? Oh my god. Did he blow up? Wait, where did he go? I must have like completely overlooked him. Okay, let's try to find him now again. I probably look right by him and everybody in the video is like, you're an idiot, he was right there. Wait, oh, he was 6. That's why I overlooked him. I'm so used to him being so damn far back. I just thought he would like be there. Well, 10 lead changes and 2.5 margin of victory, 2.5 seconds. So Mark gained about 3/10 on me in the last lap. Let's exit finally after trying to find Rusty, who had another good run. So he's gonna be probably higher up in points, I hope. Alright, let's check the stats and see where everything's at. I'm leading the points by 226, so I have almost a full race and a half lead over Johnson now. Jared's 3rd, Mark's 4th, Stewart in 5th. Okay, I thought he had to win. Jeff Gordon 6th, Bobby Bonnie 8th, Marlon 9th, Bill Elliott 9th. I don't know why I said Marlon was 9th. Bill Elliott's still in top 10, that's good. Kurt Busch 10th, Rusty is in 17th, 606 points back, 446. So that's about 154 points. So he's gaining ground a little bit. And plus, and then we're going to Bristol or Richmond. That's a short track. Rusty's statistically good there, so it's a plus. Alright, thanks for watching. Next video will be at Richmond for the Pontiac Excitement 400 and Richmond International Raceway. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all later at Richmond.